Hello, good evening. How is everyone? Hello. Welcome to, what day are we? Tuesday night. Tuesday's yoga. It's going to be a 35 minute class night, all about balance and a sort of combination of balance and body and of mind. So it should be a goodie. Hello, Kimbo. So I'm just going to give everyone a few moments to arrive. Hope you had a good day. Hope you're ready. I'm definitely ready to move. I've been sat still far too much today. As always, if you have any questions, any comments, feel welcome to pop them on here. I'll have a look afterwards, or just send them to me directly, and I can have a little look at those. Let's get started. So this evening we're going to begin in our child's pose. So, spreading your knees as wide as the mat, big toes touching, sit your bum back and just walk your hands forward. Super gentle child's pose to begin, so your arms can be extended away, or if you like, you can have a little bend in the elbows. And as you come down into your child's pose, allow your breath to soften. Beginning to relax down, beginning to let go of your day. Allow your bum to sit back. Let go of any tension. No matter what kind of day you've had today, now is your time. It's your time to be peaceful, to be kind to your mind and to your body. So if any thoughts do come and go into the mind, any little niggles, that's fine. Just rather than fighting those thoughts, allow them to come, but then allow them to drift off. And rather than dwelling on the thoughts, dwelling on the emotions, instead, just accept where you are today. Keep this idea of acceptance in mind, and then return to your breath. The breath is pretty much the most powerful tool we have as a means to settle, to feel in control of our feelings, to calm down, to wind down, and to find balance internally in the body as well as externally. And as you stay here in your child's pose with your eyes lightly closed, notice if you feel one side higher than the other, if you feel like you're dropping into one hip or the other. Do you feel balanced on either side? Or do you feel a sense of imbalance? Either way is absolutely fine, just accept where you are now. And bring your attention to your breath. So take the biggest inhale you've taken all day. Deep breath in through the nose. And then exhale out the nose, melting the bum down towards the heels. Breathing in through the nose. Exhale out the nose. Breathing in, filling the body up. Take that breath all the way from the base of the spine, up the back, all the way to the tip of the head. Breathing in. And then as you exhale out the nose, allow the body to melt back down. Send the breath flowing down the spine, all the way to the tailbone. Just taking a couple more rounds in your own time. Deep breath in. And long flowing breath down the back of the spine, out through the nose. Breathing in. As you exhale out the nose, stay where you are. Just flicker open the eyes and take a moment here. Taking another breath in. As you exhale, gently lift your head. Bring your forearms down so that the fingers are facing the top of the mat. Plant the hands down here, sit your bum back, and then extend your legs away, coming down onto the belly. Tops of the feet are down onto the mat, coming into our Sphinx pose, opening up the chest and taking your gaze ahead. If there's any pain, even a touch of pain in that lower back, take yourself down, draw the chest down and think about spreading wide in the shoulders and just hold there. If there's no pain in that lower back, keeping your gaze ahead, think about spreading your fingers really wide and then replacing them down one finger at a time, gripping onto the mat. Holding here, notice how you engage your bicep muscles so the arms begin to switch on. Taking a deep breath in through the nose. As you exhale, allow the chin to draw into the chest, gaze comes down. Breathing in. Exhale, draw the left ear over to the left shoulder. Exhale, down and around, taking your right ear to your right shoulder. Breathing in. Exhale, taking that chin into the chest, rolling the head around, left ear, left shoulder. Exhale, coming around through center, right ear, right shoulder. Exhale, taking yourself down to the center, chin draws into the chest, and then raising your head back in front of you. Taking a deep breath in. As you exhale, only if there's no pain in the back, begin to bring yourself up. Opening up in the chest, drawing that heart forward, holding here, breathing in. If you want to, you may bend your elbows. That's absolutely fine. Just hold steady here. Keep your gaze ahead. If you are able to extend the arms, just slowly begin to bring them back in towards the body. Keep that gaze ahead. Just opening up the chest a little further. Allowing the hips to come off the mat. Keep your gaze ahead. Breathe in. Exhale, bend the elbows slowly. Everyone come down onto the mat. Take your arms either side of the body. Elbows are bent, palms are either side of the head. On your next inhale, bend your right knee and draw your right foot back towards your right buttock. Inhale, lifting up in the body, and then pivot the left hand so that the left arm is coming along the side of the body. It's parallel with the top of the mat. The right hand stays facing forward, lifting up in the chest. Take your gaze ahead, breathing in. As you exhale, see if you can reach back and grab hold of your right ankle. If you can't, don't worry, just think about extending back with the hand. If you can reach the foot, can you take your hands on top of it, fingers facing away at first, begin to draw the foot in, and then see if you can pivot your hand around so that your fingertips are facing the same way as the toes. So don't worry if you don't get all the way here. Remembering you can either reach back, you can take your hand to the top of the foot, fingers facing away, or pivot the hands around so that the hand is facing the same way as the toes. If your hand's facing the same way as the toes, begin to draw that right heel down towards the buttock, opening up. If you're here with me, take a deep breath in through the nose. As you exhale, begin to draw that right shoulder down parallel with the left shoulder. You can take your gaze to the top of the mat now, breathing in. Exhale out the nose, holding steady wherever you are. Breathing in. Exhale slowly with control, release that right leg back, extending it away. Both hands come back out in front of you onto our forearms, and then draw the right arm in. And the left knee draws back. As you reach back, taking hold of that left ankle, or just reaching back, your gaze can look back if that feels better for you. Keep that right leg firmly down the ground. Holding on to that left foot with the left arm, and either drawing the bum in this way, the foot into the bum this way, or take your fingertips around so your fingertips are facing the same way as the toes. And from here, draw that foot in towards the buttock. Holding here, opening up, breathing in. Take your gaze ahead, and as you exhale, if you're here with me, begin to draw that left shoulder down so it's parallel with the right. You could drop the gaze a little if that feels better in the neck, just taking it to the top of the mat, holding wherever you are, breathing in. Exhale out the nose, and breathing in. Exhale slowly, does it release that foot, allow the leg to extend away, bring yourself down onto the mat, forehead comes down, holding here, breathing in. Exhale out the nose. As you inhale, bend both your knees, drawing both feet back towards the body, lift your head and chest, and see if you can reach back and grab hold of both ankles. If you can't grab hold of both ankles, just extend your arms back and hold here, floating the chest up above the ground. Extending the fingers back, spreading wide in the fingers, so really energetic hands. Don't worry if you can't reach those ankles. If you have a strap handy, you can wrap it around the ankles, but don't worry if not. Keeping the legs firmly down on the mat, on your next inhale, begin to draw the feet away so you can feel you're pushing away with the top of the feet, and that immediately opens up in the chest, taking your gaze ahead, drawing your hips, your belly down. Keep those legs firmly on the mat, gaze ahead, breathing in. Exhale, holding here. Breathing in. Exhale, release it down. Plant the hands either side of the chest. Bend the knees, coming to find your tabletop position. Spread your hands really nice and wide underneath the shoulders. Engage that core, zip up the core. Take your gaze down, spine and neck in one beautiful long line. As you inhale, stick the bum in the air, drop the belly, open up the chest, the heart, coming through our cat and cows, breathing in. Exhale, suck in the belly, dome the spine, chin draws into the chest. Inhale, dropping belly, opening up the heart, flowing through our cat and cows. Exhale, suck in the belly, dome the upper back, gaze comes to navel. Taking a few rounds in your own time. Use this as a tool to find the flow, the rhythm in your breath. We're just waking up the spine. We're wiggling out the day. a great one to regather balance, evenness in the body. You can take as exaggerated movements as you want. You can even begin to bend into the body and just do whatever feels good. Remember, nobody's watching, so do whatever you like. Maybe take some circles. Just get rid of that day. Finding that even softness in the body, that sense of balance. And then everybody coming back to stillness as we take one cat and cow together. Gaze stays down. As we inhale, drop the belly, opening up the chest, the heart. Gaze goes to the sky. Exhale, suck that belly in. Chin draws the chest, doming the upper body. Spread the shoulders wide. Gaze comes to navel. Exhale, returning to our all four position. And then sitting back onto our heels. So from here, sitting on our heels, you can come to face the side of the mat if that gives you a little bit more space. If you're like me and you're a little bit tight at home. And then once you're on your knees, zip up your legs and your feet, holding here. Draw your glutes together so your glutes are really nice and strong. Place your hands on your hips, and as you inhale, extend that right leg out to the side. That right foot is firmly grounded. All four corners of the feet super grounded down into the mat. Draw the glutes together, strong in this core, this whole central part of the body. And then wiggle that right leg away if you think you have a bit more space. Sometimes we sell ourselves short. Draw that belly button in towards the spine, zipping up in the core, nice and tall. And then as you inhale, slide that right arm down the right leg, avoiding the knee. As we sweep the left arm up to the sky, gaze goes up to the sky, breathing in. Exhale, bring it around through center, slide the left hand down the left leg, reaching up with the right. Inhale. And exhale. Back through center, hovering here. Use your fingertips to bring yourself back to the middle. Holding here, take your hands to heart center. Inhale, send your prayer to the sky. Exhale, cactus, spread the fingers wide. Draw the chest, the heart forward. Draw the shoulder blades together. Counteracting all of that and hovering over the computer screen, leaning forward. Take your gaze to the sky, opening up, feeling good, breathing in. Exhale, reach up tall. Draw your hands through your heart center. Take your hands back to your hips. Grounding down, root down into the top of the right foot and the right knee. Breathing in. Exhale, extend the left leg away. Plant the left foot down. Wiggle out further if you have that extra bit of space. As you inhale, slide the left arm down the left leg, sweeping the right arm overhead. Breathing in. Exhale, back through center, slide the right arm down the right leg, left arm sweeps over, opening, so draw the left shoulder back, opening up in the chest, the heart, left leg is long and strong, breathing in. Exhale, sliding the left arm down the left leg, avoid the knee, opening up, drawing that right shoulder back. Exhale, left arm sweeps over. Inhale, back through center, take the fingertips down. This time, rather than bringing the knees in together, plant your hands firmly on the ground, so come as far forward as you want. Take a little bit micro bend in the elbows. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, extend that right leg away. Yes, very nice. If you're as smooth as me, then that's fine. I'm sure you're much smoother. Take your fingertips down to the mat. Extend away in the legs, grounding down in all four corners of the feet. Lift the chest up, breathing in. Exhale. When you're ready, take both hands to your hips. Opening up in the body, send the arms to the sky. Breathe in, reach tall. Exhale, use your core to support you, bringing yourself down so you're hovering parallel over the mat. Check that your big toes are slightly in and your heels are slightly out. You can even heel toe your feet in a little bit if it gives you a bit more balance. And then extend away in the arms, so spread those fingers really nice and wide. Take the shoulders away from the ears, breathing in, hovering steady. And then as you exhale, keep your arms where they are and just twist the body a little bit so that you bring your left shoulder down towards the mat, opening over to the right. Exhale, like you're just turning a little knob, turning the right shoulder down to the right mat, the side of the mat. Exhale, twisting over to the right. Twisting to the left. Taking 2 more. Engage that core. Feeling it work. Extend away in the arms. Last one. Exhale. Release the fingers down. And then pivot around on your feet so that you're coming to find your runner's lunge. So our right knee is bent, our left leg is really extended away. We're up on our left tippy toes. Bringing your fingertips down to the mat. Check that right knee is above the ankle. Keep your gaze down, holding here, breathing in. Breathing out. As you inhale, raise your arms up to the sky and lift up in the body. So you see the sense of lightness in the upper half of the body. Extend the arms away, keep your gaze ahead, breathing in. Exhale, if you would like to challenge your balance, coming up onto your right toes, lifting up, feeling that sense of rising, that elegant, that long, beautiful spine. Spread the fingers wide, really energetic, holding here, breathing in. Exhale, release that right foot down if it isn't already. Holding steady, breathing in, reaching tall. Exhale, open the arms out to the right hand side. Take the gaze with you. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, open the arms to the left side. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, drop the fingertips down and just drag the right foot so it comes back to the middle point of the mat. From here, coming up onto your toes, just begin to see, bending into that right knee, whether you can lift and hover the left leg off the mat. Keep your gaze down in one steady pace. Holding here. If you can take hold of the ankle with one hand and lift up in that left leg. You can keep both fingertips down if you want. Half splits. Holding here, breathing in. Lifting up in that left leg, lifting, lifting, grounding down in all 4 corners of the right foot. Allow the head to hang heavy and then begin to draw your chest towards your shin. Now don't worry if it doesn't get there. Bend into your elbows to support you, breathing in. Exhale, take your gaze to the top of the mat. Begin to lift up in the chest. Turn your left baby toe down so that you begin to bring the left hip level with the right. Take a little micro bend in the right knee. And then we're going to begin to hover, bringing your hands to your heart center. Lifting all the way up. Keep that left foot hovering. Grounding into the right, drawing the left knee all the way through. Holding here, really nice. Breathing in. Draw that belly button into the spine. Taking our hands to our heart center, gaze ahead, really strong, breathing in. As you exhale, begin to tip forward. Just keep the gaze ahead and then take it with you. And when you become level with the mat, then and only then begin to extend the left leg away. And then think about lifting up in the chest, up in the leg. Keeping it steady, breathing in. Exhale, release your right fingertips down to the mat. Keep the left leg raised, lift your left fingertips up. Draw the left shoulder back, draw the left leg back. Finding our half moon, our crescent moon, holding here, breathing in. Exhale, bring the left fingertips down and see if you can open up in the right arm. Revolved. Revolved half moon, drawing that right arm back, kicking away with the left leg, point the toe or flex the foot, keep the left leg engaged, breathing in. Exhale, release those fingertips down. Take a little micro bend in the right knee and then use all of your strength to bring yourself through, to hover that left knee just in front of you. Keep your hands to your heart center. I promise there's not much more. Breathe in. Exhale, use your left hand to take that left foot inside the right thigh. Finding our Triya Vriksasana, either holding steady, gaze ahead, or take that left foot inside the calf or inside the ankle. Whatever you do, avoid that knee. Draw your belly button into the spine. Take your hands to your heart center. Breathing in. As you exhale, if you wish, extend your branches, reaching up tall to the sky. Breath in. As you exhale, take your hands back down through to your heart center, holding here. Breathing in. Exhale, take your knee out in front of you, hold it there, and then release it down. Shake out the arms, pedal out those legs. You'll feel like your right leg is about 2 or 3 inches longer than your left. Don't worry, we're gonna balance it out. Holding here, release any tension in the hands, let it go. And then coming to the top of your mat. Make sure your big toes and your heels are touching. Zip up in the legs, draw the glutes in, draw the belly button to the spine. Arms come along the side of the body. Palms face forward, Tadasana. Take your gaze ahead, breathing in. Breathing out through the nose. As you inhale, sweep the arms to the sky. Exhale, folding forward to the hips, bend those knees, head hang heavy. Inhale to length to your fingertips, finding your flat back, so don't worry if your fingers don't meet the mat. They can be on your shins, even your thighs. Exhale, bend your knees, plant your hands. Step back with the right leg, extend away in the heel. Back with the left leg, holding here, bring your body weight forward. Breathing in. As you exhale, either drop your knees or bend your elbows and come down all as one. From here, either flip your toes coming into upward dog or take your baby cobra. Looking up to the sky. Exhale, roll over your toes. Find your downward facing dog. 3 breaths. Remembering that you can always take child's pose. Child's pose is the position we started the class with. Yogi's choice is your practice. Take it any time. 2 more breaths, breathing in through the nose. Exhale out the nose. Breathing in, remember you can be up on your toes, knees can be bent, draw your belly to your thighs. 1 more deep breath in. Exhale, raise the left leg up and then draw your left knee all the way through so you plant it down onto the mat. Wiggle that right leg away if you need to find a little bit of an extra extension. Drive away in that right heel, and then as you inhale, bring yourself up, lifting up in the body. So just notice what it's like. We often just dump down at the start, so lift up, feel that sense of lightness. Gaze ahead of us, breathing in. As you exhale, if you wish, lifting up onto those left toes. You'll find that you're bending a little bit more into your left leg, and then think about drawing your thighs together. So your glutes come in together, your thighs come in together, you're super strong in that central part of the body. Hands come to your heart center. As you inhale, if you wish, you may open your arms up to the sky. Holding here, breathing in. Exhale, drop that front foot, but keeping here in our stance, bending into that left knee, extending away in our right foot and our right heel. Breathing in, find length. As you exhale, open the arms over to the right. Inhale through center. Exhale, twisting to the left, opening the arms like wings. Inhale through center. Exhale, take your fingertips either side of that left foot and drag the left foot back so it's in about the center part of the mat. From here, begin to rise up onto your right toes. Maybe you hover that right leg. Holding here, allow the head to hang heavy. Raising the right leg up. If you wish, you can take one hand to your left ankle. Holding here, reaching up in that right leg. Finding our standing splits. Holding here. Begin to draw your chest towards that shin. If you wish, you may even take both hands to that left ankle. Really challenging that balance. No need to go as far. Breathing in. And then as you exhale, lift your chest a little bit. Taking your hands to your heart center and bring that right foot all the way through. Embrace the shake. Drawing the right knee through, holding here, kicking away with that right foot so we make sure it feels super engaged and strong. Gaze ahead, breathing in. Exhale, tipping the body forward. Take your time. Take your gaze with you. And then when your body's parallel with the mat, begin to kick away in that right leg. Either pointing the toes or flexing the foot. Keeping it strong, draw the right hip down a little bit so we stay level. And then lift up in the chest and in the leg. Breathing in. As you exhale, drop the left fingertips down to the mat. Reach the right arm up to the sky. Finding our half moon, reaching up tall. Exhale, release the right fingertips down. Revolved half moon, opening up in the left arm, reaching tall, reach that right leg up, 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 breathing in. Exhale, release it down. Head, hands heavy for a moment, breathing in. And then as you exhale, micro bend in that left knee just to protect the foot, and bring that right leg all the way through. Holding, hover, keep your gaze ahead, breathing in. As you exhale, use your right hand on the outside of the right ankle to take that right foot inside the left leg. Draw the right knee back and open, finding our Vrksasana or tree pose. Hands come to our heart center. Ground down, root down in that left foot, all four corners. Remembering, you can take that right foot to the calf or to the ankle as well. So it's completely your choice. 3 options: thigh, calf, ankle. And you can take either of those. Just make sure you avoid the knee. Coming back to our Vrksasana, taking one more deep breath in. As you exhale, you may extend your arms up to the sky, extend your branches wherever you are. Draw your belly button in towards the spine, breathing in. Exhale, take your hands down through your heart center. Before you put that right foot down, take the knee ahead of you and then release it down. Have a little bit of a wiggle, walk out those feet. Finding stillness, zip up the legs, big toes and heels touch. Inhale, sweep it up to the sky. Exhale, folding forward at the hips. Inhale to find length, flat back. Exhale, bend your knees, plant your hands. Step back with the left foot, back with the right. Holding here in your plank. If you wish, drop your knees. If not, elbows come along the side of the body. And then we flip the toes, opening into our upward facing dog. Exhale, roll over the toes, downward facing dog. Cross your feet over in the center of the mat and come down to find your seated position. Really nice, super strong. Hopefully feeling like both your legs have now grown a few inches. When you're ready, draw your left foot in towards the body so that left knee is bent. If it's helpful, take both soles of the feet to touch and then open up your feet like a book. And when you're ready, extend the right leg away, pointing that right toe. Take your fingertips either side of the right thigh and just begin to point and flex that right foot. Just releasing the ankle, releasing any tension in the leg. And then finish by pointing the toes. Take your left hand behind the left buttock, fingertips face away. And as you inhale, engage your core, drive your glutes together, hips come forward, sweeping that right arm up and over. Drive the hips away, holding here, breathing in, point your right toes. Exhale, bring the body forward, sweeping down. Inhale, coming back up. Exhale, bring it down. Draw the right foot in, soles of the feet touch. From here, lengthening up in the body, and then in your next inhale, find length. Exhale, extend that left leg away, pointing the toes. Bring your hands forward and then walk your fingertips around either side of that left thigh as you begin to point and flex the left foot. Releasing out the ankle, letting it go. And then eventually leaving it so your left toes are pointed. Take your right hand behind you. Fingertips face away from you. As you inhale, drive the glutes together. Send those hips forward, lifting up. Sweep the left arm behind you. Draw the left shoulder back. Gaze goes to the sky. Exhale, sweep it down. Inhale, sweep it up. Drive the glutes together. Send the hips forward. Exhale, sweep it down. And then take your soles of your feet back together so that they're touching. Hold on to your ankles. So you've got a big diamond shape in the legs. Hold on to your ankles. Inhale, growing tall. Holding here. Find that space, that openness in the chest and the heart. Draw the shoulders away from the ears. Opening up the front of the chest, the body, puffing up in the chest. Take a deep breath in. Open the mouth, sigh out. Maybe take a little smile at the same time as your exhale. A sigh of relief, a smile of relief. Take a deep breath in all the way from the belly to the tip of the head. Open the mouth, sigh out. Deep breath in, growing tall. Open the mouth, sigh out, let it go. Take your hands either side of the thighs. Draw the knees in together. Spin yourself around. Extend your arms away from you. Really ground down in the feet. So make sure your feet are firmly on the mat. Extend the arms away, spread the fingers wide, suck your belly in, sort of curve your spine like a C shape, sucking that belly in, draw the chin into the chest and roll down one vertebrae at a time, all the way until you reach the mat. Release, let it go. Take your legs as wide as the mat, palms face up towards the sky. As you inhale, lift everything up. The only thing on the mat is your tailbone. Point your toes, lift up, lift up. Exhale, release, let it go. Coming down to your mat. Palms face the sky. Feet flop out to the side. Letting go of your breath. Beginning to melt down into your mat. This is your final pose, your Shavasana, your pose of total relaxation. So take a moment to just make sure everything is relaxed. You're as comfortable as you possibly can be. If you're a little chilly, you may put a blanket on you. Really beginning to let go, allowing the body to sink down into the mat, like you're lying in sand. Allows you to drop down into that beautiful warm sand. And all of the little grains hugging around you, holding you close, holding you tight. Beautifully warm and comfortable. They allow you to completely relax all of your limbs, all the way from the tip of the head to the tip of the toes. Allowing your body to have this feeling of complete weightlessness. You don't have to hold it there, it is just there. Just able to be. Letting go. Bringing your attention to your forehead. Think about releasing each muscle in the forehead. So unfurrow the brow. Release any tension here. Softening the forehead. And then allowing that feeling of softness to sweep around the eyes, releasing the muscles around the eyes. Releasing the cheeks, the lips. Releasing the jaw. Think about releasing and relaxing, softening that jaw all the way from the base of the left earlobe, around the jawbone to the chin, around the jawbone to the right earlobe. Release the tongue from the top of the mouth. Allow that softness to trickle down the back of the throat, back of the shoulders, the arms, to the fingertips. Softness runs down the back of the spine, opening in the chest, the heart, softening the ribs, letting go, soften that belly, relaxing the hips, the thighs, the knees, let go, relaxing the calves, the ankles, and all the way to your tiptoes. Allowing that feeling of light weightlessness to sweep across the body. Just accepting that for the next few moments, there is nothing you need to do. Just allow yourself to be present. yourself, to appreciate all of the hard work you've done, to appreciate that feeling of weightlessness that you've earned now. Letting go into the mat, and I'll bring you back out in just a few moments. You may stay in your Shavasana for as long as you wish, or in your own time, drawing your right knee into your chest, your left knee into your chest, gently rolling to the left hand side, the side that brings relaxation and peace to our body and mind. Then gently keeping your eyes lightly closed, bring yourself up to a comfortable seated position. Place the backs of the hands on the tops of the knees. Taking your thumb and your index finger to lightly touch as you extend your other three fingers away, creating a little circle in between our thumb and index finger. This circle represents balance of completion, a reminder for us to be present and to take all of these little feelings and sensations with us for the rest of our day, for the rest of our week. Allow the shoulders to drop down, the chest to open. Take a deep breath in through the nose. As you exhale, open the mouth, let the shoulders drop, sigh out. One more time, breathing in, filling up the lungs. And then open the mouth, sigh out, let those shoulders drop, let the arms drop this time. Gently flicker open your eyes, taking your hands to your heart center. Appreciating the fact that you've taken time just for you today, this evening. Be grateful to yourself, be kind to yourself. And allow this feeling of balance, lightness to stay with you for the rest of your week. Thank you so much for practicing with me. Have a beautiful evening. Namaste.